Hey guys, this is Rob Beck here again, do another reaction video for you. Again, always want to remind you about that I have a Streamlabs page if you'd like to leave a donation to request a reaction video. Go ahead and do that. And so today we are talking about Chicago. Now, Chicago is a band from the 70s. I don't know a whole lot about Chicago. I know they had a lot of horn players. I've listened to a number of their tunes over the years. But one of the bands that sort of revolutionized the 70s kind of sound with bringing in horn players and kind of making kind of a different sound than they had in the 50s and 60s. This song is a hit by Varese, and if you know this song and you've heard some of my reaction videos, it's probably not surprising that I like this song a lot. But didn't get very much radio play as far as I know, but I might be wrong about that. But a buddy of mine that knows quite a bit about Chicago was talking about Varese is actually a classical composer, a contemporary classical composer. So they kind of wrote a song for them, and so let's hear a little bit of this song and see what they got going on. The song is pretty wicked. Got some really cool stuff going on. Does not sound like a whole lot of their pop tunes that they wrote later on. So here we go. That organ. Killer bass line. So let's talk about that. So you heard the organ right there, which sounded really nice, really cool bass line. This song always reminds me of a whipping post a little bit. We got that 3 going on, 1 2 3 1 2 3, and then you have that really cool da da do dee do do dee do do dee. Really cool little riff there. Let's go back and hear that. Man, they've got this really round, flowy thing going on, especially those vocals. You hear how rhythmic they are, and I love that he doesn't rhyme absolutely perfectly on there. That's really good writing right there. Let's hear that. Please won't you sing me a thing that will bring me right into the sky. hear there's an organ holding very subtly underneath, so you can hear this like drone kind of effect, and then you have a really sparse bass right there. It sounds really, really nice. Now they have the New Orleans kind of thing with all the horn players swirling around and coming in and out with each other. That's a pretty cool effect. Wow, so they just hit right on it. Let's hear that again. Yeah, so they just went right into the riff.
Can you play free or in three or agree to attempt something new? People need you and see that we need to. We're here by Varese.
Yeah, that's a really interesting song. So, yeah, so they've got a lot going on in that song. Did you guys hear that guitar doing all that fast stuff at the end? That guy, that guy's really good. So a lot of cool stuff going on there. They had a lot of good choices for the horn parts. The horn parts really added quite a bit to the song. The bass did a really nice job. He had a lot of cool stuff to play. Obviously that don doody doody don doody doody was a killer riff, and then he had a lot of kind of soloing in the middle, sparse soloing, and really interesting vocals too. I really like the lyrics in there, and the flow of the vocals were just really, really cool with that 3 pattern. So anyway, that's a little bit of Chicago. I think my buddy who I talked about, his name's Chris. He's been on my little reaction videos before. You go check out my channel if you want to hear a little bit of him. But I think he's going to come in a couple weeks and do a whole series on Chicago. He has a whole bunch of really cool songs. He knows a lot about them apparently. So kind of stay tuned for that. But yeah, very cool tune. A song like this is the stuff that I really, really like to play in my violin. I don't get a chance to do it as much as I would like, but very cool tune. And Chicago is another one of those bands. They kind of remind me of Kansas in a way, where Kansas had a lot of this kind of, I don't know if Chicago is in maybe the prog rock category, but they had some very intricate tunes, but I think they're kind of known more for their kind of poppy kind of stuff. And Kansas is sort of the same way, the Dust in the Wind and Carry On Wayward Son and that kind of stuff. And they're very similar, but a lot of their early stuff was a lot more artsy and whatever. So I'm looking forward to having him come over and show me some of their more intricate sounding stuff. So that's a little bit of Chicago. See you on the next one. All right, bye.